to the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the frog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. These guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They go play action with May. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's May. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just didn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
That's good for the Patriots. First down.
They go play action now. May. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And nothing doing here is this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Hoosier, their rookie quarterback from Indiana.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
It's a game of 30.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively. move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense and you can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
At the 40-yard line.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
You look at this Raiders defense. And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Throw right side, gets it taken in by Henderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
That's good for a Patriots.
To throw, it's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing here is May. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Patriots, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And this is good as they extend it out after a 9-0 lead.
Makes the score Patriots 9.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Jack Fox
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raiders offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Short throw, caught by Bowers. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
A gain of 4.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 51 yards and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on his schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And then maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Loudy. After a gain of 5, they wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. The Raiders at 8-2 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They go play action here on first down. That's caught. Jack Bush with it. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
13 yards on the play. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty is 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2.
Raiders 7.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. To the air, May. It's caught on the right side, Williams. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be second down.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. On play action, May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 44.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Henderson now on first and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. We're going to throw. May. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, the decline, it brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
This is fielded at the 7. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, first and 10. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set to go once more. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Once again, it's Genty. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Third down and 6.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They'll set up a throw. And this pass broken up. The contact right in time there. And now fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
New England trying to get to place on offense. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility, but these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
First down. First and 10 at the
They'll throw with May. Shoves him aside. So completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. And this wouldn't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, they run with Henderson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Yards on the play. That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
A loss of 7.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
27-yard line.
He'll look to throw. It's Williams. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up third.
This offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third and 8. They'll look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
Andres Borregales on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you let's end it with a kick, right? PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in their own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Open man is Tucker. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 31.
A gain of 27 on the play.
inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
12 more yards.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Robert Spillane able to bring him down.
Second and 10.
Here's second and 10.
The Patriots 19-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Bowers. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Genty. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Yeah, trying to punch it in with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On the ground, it's Larby. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Bowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. New England's offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drop.
They'll take it. Just like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Gain of 6. And the Patriots first down.
From the shotgun, May with it. Short pass caught by Henry. And a minute to play in this first half.
On the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
And they go play action with May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
That's good for a Patriots.
A good pickup there at 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 35.
Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry. That's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Pick up of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 20.
Let's stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. And they have regained the lead. So a little late drama in the first first half, as that kick will give them the lead in the intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hansen in our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And it's J.J. McCarthy on target here to his tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. J.J. to T.J. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is Jacoby Myers. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's James Cook. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bills run their mark to 8-3 as they come away with the victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn. Well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
They get him down the mound before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that a lot of the time.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the pick. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he's into the end zone. It's a forward return and a Patriot touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Well, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 8. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run with Lowry. Follows blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So it looks like they start some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nailed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
He finds his man complete. That's Collier. Hook up a 15 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out of zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down the field as well.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, all sides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Up the middle, it's Ginty. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Incomplete.
The 2nd down pass. Intended for
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
good coverage by Dorian Williams.
Now back to throw. Touchdown Raiders! His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have come back to make it a 2-point game.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of his NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They didn't tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one deep into the landing zone, returnable from the 2-yard line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second and 6.
7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll get it up near the 35 at the 34 here. 7 yards there on a first down.
And the Patriots.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
May now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing here is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw out play action. Down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for New England. 43 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henderson. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Is on for the Patriots field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they have regained the lead. It's his 3rd field goal now in the ball game, and they needed his leg. This last one gives them the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it on.
And he returns this to the 22. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. 83 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Now a hand off to Genty. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, here's Genty. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A carry here for Lcso. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as good running gets him to about the 44. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Again, it's Lcso. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's complete to Lazard. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
1st and 10 at the 22.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Lcso. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal, Raiders.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
When you get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
Touchdown! Black Bowers, beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Christian Gonzalez up to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup.
2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Third and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Tucker. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, May. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Intended for
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And it is caught. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Play
line.
action, May. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. The tight end, Henry, here in motion. They're going to throw. May. Short pass caught by Henry. And this runs up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 5.
Not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. Like the old rule, possession is not intensive enough. Possession is not intensive winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
To the air, May. And spots Henderson open left side. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 26-yard line.
Gets this complete to Butte. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
The Patriots.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield And when they see openings, take their shots. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
Rp Lcso, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point gets up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's into the hands of his tight end. Look at this. Big game. A fumble. And the Patriots have it. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring.
Yeah, it's amazing that they're on.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st down, it's Genty. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll set up to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
They'll try to run forward with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Right back to Genty on 1st down.
These guys beat out his performance on the ground. That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Once again, it's Genty. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 3rd down, they're going to run for him here. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Raiders escape with a victory. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Raiders, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will head back home.